Oh, you need to go on Maury.
Oh, he's too white.
But what will a DNA test reveal? Quentin was a 35-year-old man. You are not. Still going back and forth with his mother about who his real father is.
Okay.
Wow.
Shut up, Quentin. I'll kill the mother here.
No, I'm not going to shut up. No.
And today they're both back to find out if this man has been Quentin's father all along.
Okay. I want to be a part of your life. You understand what I'm saying?
This story is about to take a dramatic turn.
Wait a minute. Wow. Hold up. Mama, where you at?
Could Quentin find out his mother is wrong again? Allegations, accusations, and the paternity test truth. Next. So joining us now from St. Petersburg, Florida, is Devin. You see, right now, Devin's relationship with her boyfriend, Tay, hanging by a thread. You see, Tay denies that he's the father of Devin's one-year-old son, Manny, because, according to Tay, Manny is too white to be his child. And adding fuel to this fire is not only Tay's best friend, Daisha, but also a handful of very opinionated people on social media. Watch this, everyone.
I'm sick and tired of everyone having an opinion on who Manny's father is. I shouldn't even have to be here. Let's make this very clear. Tay is Manny's father, and I'm going to prove it today. Tay and his family do not accept my son because how white he is. Hello, idiots. He has a white mama. Plus, Tay is black, Puerto Rican, and white. Our son has barely any black in him anyway. Even social media has something to say. I can't even post a video or a picture of my son without people talking about his color. It's ridiculous! Tay's backstabbing best friend, Daisha, is also the problem. She's putting more doubts in Tay's head every day. She needs to shut her damn mouth and back the hell off. DNA test proves that Manny is Tay's son. You better start loving his white, blue-eyed baby because he is the father.
Whoa. So, Devin, you say there's only one reason that your son is being denied.
Him being white. That's the only thing.
But you and Tay have been on and off for like 2 years. Are you upset that he denies this child?
Yes, because he was there throughout my whole pregnancy. He was there during my C-section. He held my baby. He took pictures. He loved him. Now, all of a sudden, Manny's not his because he's white.
How old is Manny?
He's 1 year old.
1 year old. According to Tay, he was expecting him to get more color as he got older, and he didn't.
I don't understand why he thinks he would get so much color when I'm white, his grandma's white. Tay is not fully black. He's not African-American. He is white, Puerto Rican, and black.
Apparently, Tay's got some backup for this denial, right? Who else?
I don't get it. We were close. We were friends throughout my whole pregnancy. Now, all of a sudden, Tay is not the father of Manny.
And it's all because of the way Manny looks.
That's it, because he's white.
Well,
that's all their excuse is. He's white.
If they're denying that he's the father, they're also insinuating that you were messing around with other people.
Yep, and no, I was not, because I was faithful to Tay. I did not cheat in our relationship. I was faithful. I was there for Tay. I was taking care of him when he was down bad. So Tay's the only one that was unfaithful in our relationship. I don't care what you guys say, Deja. You shut your mouth. He don't even really like you. So be quiet. Tay
he don't
was the only one that wasn't faithful. But it's funny how I'm the cheater, but I was taking care of this man. When he was staying in a motel, I was there. I took care of him. Deja wasn't even in the picture. Deja ain't come around until you started working.
In the picture.
No, you have not. No, you have not. No, you have not. Did you have him when he was homeless? Did you have him when he was homeless?
I've been in the
Shut the hell up. You ain't got to say I'm going to stay where you are. Why don't you let Tay talk? Why don't you let Tay talk? We ain't have a baby together. Shut up.
I think, Devin, I kind of just got the idea of the atmosphere.
Maury, I need him. I didn't grow up with my dad. Manny needs a father. Tay didn't have a father.
So what we just saw, what millions of Americans just saw, is what your household's been like for the last year, right? This is the way it's been.
Pretty much, yes, sir.
Back and forth, back and forth.
He's been sleeping on the bed for 7 months.
Uh-oh.
We have not been around. I can't even look at him. He lets my child crawl on the floor crying, Daddy, he don't do like, I'm over it. You are the father. You don't live with us.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
You're a liar. You ain't a daddy. Shut your mouth. Why don't the father talk? Let the father talk. Shut your ass up. You don't take care of my child.
Devin, the worst part about all this, apparently, is everybody on social media knows about all this. So, I mean...
Yeah, TikTok has to have their input on everything because... he's too white.
Right.
You don't get genetics.
Here's the TikTok post, one of the TikTok posts. Oh, you need to go on Maury because that baby's not a mixed baby.
It makes me mad because it's funny how people have so much input in my life who I slept with when I know who I slept with. Tay is the father. I don't understand why everyone keeps trying to say Tay's not the father because Manny is white. Wow, Manny's white. Why you got to keep bringing up his color? Why can't he just be a dad? Why can't he just love his child?
Okay.
Like, I don't get it.
Let's take a picture of Manny and take a picture of Tay. Now, let's forget about the color. Tell me about, do you see any similar characteristics?
Yes, his nose, his hairline, his eyebrows. He looks just like his daddy. Like, I don't understand. Just because he don't have the color doesn't mean nothing. I don't care what anyone got to say. Going for me. I'm tired of my old friends writing on Facebook saying, man, he's not his. I don't care. I'm here today to prove it. I'm tired of his family saying it.
I want to talk to Tay, and I want to talk to his friend Daisha, okay? Because they're also in St. Petersburg.
Hey, Maury.
Did you have any doubts about being the father before Manny was born?
No, don't get me wrong. I never wanted to doubt that he was mine. But when it got brought to my attention from friends, family, social media, that he can't be mine, it started putting doubt on me.
So, in other words, it all came after...
So why are you listening to other people when I was faithful to you, bro? Why are you listening to everyone when I was there for you when you were down bad? Shut up, Dave. You ain't got crap to say. Keep your mouth
Who knows? You a whore,
Shut up.
bro.
So when I'm a whore. You are a whore. You want to talk about a whore? Don't be talking about me.
Who's gonna
I've
say
been
it,
faithful to that man right there.
How?
That beat. Don't be trying.
Okay, I got it, Devin. Why, after he shows you a picture of that baby, when that baby is born, why would you get into his head that he might not be the father?
Maury, I won't even say I got to his head. I really basically agree. He came to me with it. I said, you're exactly right. But I don't really feel like I got into his head at all.
You said everyone knows that Tay's not the father.
It's store parking lot in the car, and he was having some conversation with my mom. I wasn't paying attention. I was young, and he reaches in the window and gives me $20. Since I had a birthday, I never see him again.
Didn't you reach out to Ronald when you were about 7 years ago or so, when you were about 28?
Yes, I did. I reached out to him, because I had I was starting to ask questions about things I should expect in my later years as far as health-wise or behavior-wise, and so I wanted to reach out to him and see how he's doing, But when I finally got in touch with him, when he finally called me back, he was drunk. And I told my brother, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, if he can't call me sober, I don't want to talk to him at all.
You ever get the feeling that you look like him?
Now that I see him, I can say we have the same nose.
He do. Maury, when he was a baby, he looked like him. When he was first born, he looked just like Ronald.
So Veronica is back on the show. Nice to have you with us.
Hi, Maury.
You're in Altair, Texas. So, still a big mystery, Veronica.
Yes,
After
it
all
is,
this
Maury,
time.
but it's not no mystery to me because I've been saying this for over 430 months. As of today, Quentin is 13,091 days old. I've been saying that for 13,091 days that Ronald is the father.
Ronald didn't even know you were
Yes,
pregnant.
he did. Yes, he did. Ronald's lying. He knew I was pregnant. He was influenced by his friends called Jack and Jim. So if he wasn't influenced by his friends Jack and Jim, he'd have known when I told him I was pregnant.
Ronald took a paternity test when Quentin was 9 years old. And that paternity test said that he was not the father.
Back in the 90s, DNA testing on paternity just became a thing in 1988. I do not remember the three of us being in the room at the same time for the swabbing. We did not leave the building at the same time. All of a sudden, the test came back 0, and he know it wasn't no 0.
So how could he tamper with it?
There's ways you can mess up your DNA, Maury. You can put stuff in your mouth. You can eat, you can smoke, you can drink before you go in there and do that DNA test. You can even put some or
if I found out he tampered on it, man, he ain't having problems.
You can get someone else to take your swab, take a swab for you. Any kind of thing you can do to alter that.
So
we just wanted the answer because my ex-husband wanted to adopt Quentin and change his name. And in order to do that, had to get the daddy to release the paternity.
Right.
To release his rights.
I'm the one that's been hurting all these years.
My son.
You believe that Ronald purposely tampered with the DNA test.
I sure do.
Over 25 years ago.
I sure do. But he's sitting there with that smirk on his face thinking it's funny. It ain't nothing funny.
So, Ronald, Ronald doesn't deny the fact that you and he were together while you were in the service back in Germany and that you spent about several months together, right?
No, it wasn't several months. It's the month of July, maybe early August, because I got pregnant relatively quick after getting to Germany. I met Ronald right after I got in
And who
was there before the first 90 days of me being there. I couldn't even get my apartment set up because I was
somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. Like the truth needs to come to head. There's only three sides of the story: your story, his story, and the truth.
Well, guess what? We're going to get to the truth because when we come back, Ronald is going to join the discussion, and we're going to have the result of this 35-year-old DNA mystery after this.
Okay, I want to be a part of your life. You understand what I'm saying?
This story is about to take a dramatic turn.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Hold up.
Where you at?
Could Quentin find out his mother is wrong again? Could Tay be the father of this little boy?
Hello, idiots. He has a white mama.
Stay tuned for the shocking answer. Before the break, we talked to Quentin and his mother, Veronica. Now, these two are here today to figure out if a man named Ronald is Quentin's biological father. Now, Ronald says the DNA test was taken years ago. It's already proved he is not his dad. But Veronica claims that test was tampered with. So let's talk to Ronald now, who joins us from Sebring, Florida. Ronald, when Quentin was 9 years old, you took a paternity test, right?
Correct.
Veronica says you tampered with the test.
Hold up, Maury. Hold up. Let's get one thing understood.
Yep.
Notice he can't answer.
Well, wait a second, Veronica.
Veronica, would you just... I'm talking to Maury. I'm not talking to you. Please relax and enjoy the ride. Okay, Mr. Maury, can I talk to you?
I've been on your ride before. Ain't no relaxing to it.
Okay. If I would have tampered with the test, do you think I would have took another DNA test?
Purposely messed with the test. You would have told us.
Yeah, you take another test if you forgot that you tampered with the test.
You would have told us you're not taking the test. You've already taken the test.
I'm talking to Maury.
Okay.
I'm talking to
And I'm
Maury,
talking to you.
Okay.
Stay in your place now.
Hold on,
Let
Veronica,
Mr.
please.
Answer the question.
Quentin,
You
hold
don't
on.
say that.
Hold on for a second. I want to talk to Ronald because he hasn't been able to explain himself. Okay.
If you just slow down and relax, you'll be okay.
After all these years, why would you agree to take another test, Ronald? Why would you agree?
If I would have tampered with the test, Mr. Maury, I would have never agreed to take another test today. It's not about her and I. It's about Quentin. So we can have some closure.
Tell me about you and Veronica. Did you have much of a relationship?
No.
I mean, the way y'all talk to each other, I mean, like, what the hell?
Like, he acts like he's my husband right now.
Well,
So you sit back and relax. You can't relax with something like this.
Did Veronica ever tell you she was pregnant?
No.
Whoop. Veronica.
Really, Ronald?
My mother
Really?
told me. She gonna
Ronald,
keep
I
talking.
told you
I'm gonna let her
before
talk.
I left Germany.
No, you did not.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
If
I
you
did.
told me, okay, fine.
Yes, I
you
did.
might have
Don't
told
make me go back to that apartment. How the result came out.
Mr. Moore asked me the question, not you.
I'm not so. Well, he asked me to.
Hey.
Ronald.
Yeah.
Over the years, you've had occasion to be around Quentin. Did you ever feel a connection to him?
Yes.
You did.
Sure didn't show it. You say you felt a connection, but you didn't show it.
Yeah, I want to hear this one.
Where were you at? Like seriously.
Let him answer.
I went through high school.
Please, let him answer.
I played sports like you was nowhere near, like nowhere around. So if you felt a connection, where were you at?
Tell me about the connection you felt.
The last response I can respond to that is when I was stationed at Fort Stewart. She brought him over here about every other weekend on a Friday or Saturday, and she can lie and say she did. But she brought him over there, he stayed with me. And she came and picked him up the next morning.
Do you think you look like him?
He resembles me. Yes, he does.
Do you want to be his father?
Yes, I do. But what I'm saying is, Mr. Moore, this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yes.
Wait a minute, hold up. See, that's where they always cut in.
Okay, go ahead, finish.
Look, I can't change what happened a second ago, but I can change what happened now. I would more than happy to have a relationship with him if he is my child or not.
Okay, but what you're saying really is, if I say that you're the father, you had nothing to do with that test over 25 years ago. You didn't tamper with that test.
If I did, I would have took the test again.
Okay. In the case of 35-year-old Quentin, Ronald, you are not the father.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Hold up.
Are you serious?
Hold up, Mr. Maury. Hold up.
Are you serious?
Mr. Maury?
It's your mom.
She did the best she could.
It's your mom. Okay. Anything we can do in the future for you, Quentin, please let us know. Thank you. All right, we'll be back after this. You are the father.
I told you.
Amanda just proved Doug is the father of their oldest child. Now you want another test? But now...
He's sleeping on the couch until a DNA test comes.
He wants to see DNA proof for their youngest child. Could Tay be the father of this little boy?
Hello, idiots. He has a white mama.
Stay tuned for the shocking answer and the paternity test truth. Last week, a woman named Amanda came on the show, proved to her husband, Doug, that he was the biological father of their oldest son, Aries. Was Doug happy? Yes. Was he satisfied? No. Because today, Amanda's back, and so is Doug. Because on that last show, in the afterglow of hearing me say, Doug, you are the father, guess what? Doug demanded another paternity test for their youngest son, Dante. Watch.
My marriage is hanging on by a thread. Every damn day, I had this DNA drama on my mind. I was stabbed in the groin when I was younger, making it impossible for me to have children.
Just because he says he got stabbed in the groin doesn't mean that it's not his baby.
One of the reasons why he thinks he might not be the father is he got pregnant too early.
Maybe 3 weeks after we were together, I found out I was pregnant with Aries.
It was 2 weeks.
It was not. It was 4 weeks. He says he's too fat. He comes up with, I'm thick, I'm not a skinny person, and DNA don't judge on weight.
He don't look nothing like me, man. This baby
Yes, he does.
is 3 years old, and he looks like he's 6. On top of that, before I was with Amanda, I wasn't no goody two-shoes. Slept with a lot more younger and way more fertile women, and I barely ever used condoms, and I ain't never get nobody pregnant.
In the case of 3-year-old Aries, you are the father.
I told you. Now you owe me an apology.
I would like to double check and make sure that Dante, the younger boy, is going to be mine.
How dare you?
How dare he? Yeah, how dare
you
he?
do this to me again? Like, this is ridiculous. I proved to him the first time, and yet we're back at it again with the second one. Obviously, the second one is going to be his, too. I cannot believe he would do this to me yet again.
Listen, Maury, listen. If there was a 1 in a million chance that Aries could have been mine, then
But he is yours.
A 2 in a million chance that Dante's mine, that he's really going to be mine.
Well, we're about to prove that today.
Amanda, is Doug wasting my time here?
Yes, he is. He is definitely wasting your time because this baby is his. I've not been with nobody since the first time we've ever been together. And this is killing me that we're doing this a second time. How could he do this?
How is it a waste of time? Because I want clarity. I want to know 100% for sure.
He's yours.
You know what I'm saying? How am I wasting somebody's time? Because my time is important too. You know, it's important to me to know what.
Not very good. We ain't been talking much. He keeps, running his mouth about Dante and how could this one be his? Even though the first one was his, it's getting ridiculous, and I'm so fed up with all of it.
You ought to be lucky.
No, that's my kid.
You ought to be lucky you don't have.
Because he looks just like you.
Amanda, you ought to be lucky you don't have 3 kids because you'd be back on the show a 3rd time.
I do have 3 kids. Just I know for sure the first one isn't his.
Okay, all right. Tell me where Doug was working when you got pregnant with Dante that makes him believe that you cheated.
He was working about 45 minutes away doing, I guess you would say, landscaping, and he would be gone all day during the week. He would only come home Friday night, Saturday night, and leave again Sunday. So because he was gone, I was out doing everything. But here's the kicker. I was living with his parents. So his parents would know if I was doing anything before he would.
You act like my parents was babysitting you, like you wasn't allowed to leave or some. You're a grown-ass.
Oh, you know they was babysitting and telling you everything that you wanted to know, what I was doing, what I was doing, and who I was doing it with.
Okay.
Can't tell me nothing.
So even though you proved to him that he was the father of Aries, he still accuses you of cheating all the time.
I put his ass on the couch, Maury, just because I was sick of dealing with all the nonstop accusing when I know this baby is his, and he will too.
He's on the couch now? He's living on the couch?
Yes, he's on the couch now. He's sleeping on the couch until a DNA test comes in.
Listen, Maury.
Doug, I always ask this about the guys who've been put on the couch. Does your back hurt?
My back hurts all the time, but it ain't from sleeping on the couch. It's from supporting the family that I don't even know if it's mine.
Yeah, but Doug.
It is yours. I don't know why you keep saying you don't know if it's yours.
Doug, aren't you a little embarrassed coming on the show again for this? I mean, think about it.
No, Maury, I just want clarity in my life. I just want to know 100% for sure whether the boy is mine or not, you know?
But Doug, before you said...
I don't trust her.
Before you told me on the last show, Doug, you couldn't have any kids. Now we've got this miracle kid, and now you have a second one, and you doubt this child.
Yeah, I mean, what's the chances of the miracle striking twice? That's like lightning striking twice in the same
Well, if you had one, you could have 2.
Twice there, buddy.
Let's take a look at little Dante. All right, Amanda, does he look like Doug or not?
He looks more like Doug than Aries does. He's got the same little V in the front like his daddy does, the same eye colors, his nose. The only thing that baby's got in mind is his upper lip. The rest is all his daddy.
You don't see that, Doug?
I mean, he's got some similarities, Maury, but listen, when me and Amanda got together, she was already cheating on someone else with me. So how do
I told that man that we were not in a serious relationship because he went to jail.
Cheat on me and then get pregnant by somebody, you know what I'm saying? Women, all they want is the next best thing, man. They're just looking to upgrade, bro. That's why
I ain't upgraded nothing. Obviously, I've been with you for 4 years now.
Are you treating Dante differently than you treat Aries?
Maury, listen, I treat both.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Don't lie.
Wait a minute.
Don't
Doug,
lie.
before you told me on the left.
As soon as we did this last week.
Then I understand since the show, you've been real close to Aries, right?
Yeah, because, I mean, I know he's mine. I got the proof that he's mine 100%.
Maury, he flipped like a switch. He went from being baby on one to flipping to the other child, all about the other child, and that ain't right. He should be about both his children.
So
that's if they're my children.
They are your children.
You thought that Aries was a little too, heavy for you?
Yeah, so if Aries is you know, at first I thought because how chunky Aries was that he couldn't have been mine, you know? And then
but you married a thick woman.
Aries is mine, right?
Yeah.
Now it makes me question whether the little baby who ain't chunky at all.
You were little when you were a baby. He's taking after you.
If I'm the father to the chunky boy, then how do I know that the little boy ain't mine?
Oh, boy.
Because he's just like you. That's how you know he's yours.
If I prove, Doug, that you're the father, are you going to give up accusing her of cheating?
Maury, if you prove that I'm the father,
he better.
I'll apologize. I already told her that if I'm the father, I'm taking her to Red Lobster. And, you know, if I'm not the father, then I don't know if we're going to be together or not, but I'm definitely...
Red Lobster isn't going to fix this.
All right. I'm going to fix it right now, one way or another. I have a feeling, Amanda, you're right. You were right the last time.
Me too.
Okay. In the case of 2-year-old Dante, Doug, you
Look,
are
Doug, when
the
this is
father.
out... This is out. See, I need an apology right now. You knew damn well he was yours. Now it's my turn to shine because you done blew this out of proportion. Either you leave it alone.
Butter up them biscuits. Get them biscuits ready.
Where's my apology?
All I want is this.
I love you.
All I want is this, Doug. This is the last time I will see you on this show, right?
Yes.
It better be.
We'll be back after this. It's a relationship hanging by a thread.
Hello, idiots. He has a white mama.
All because of this little boy's skin tone.
You don't need to talk. You're irrelevant. You shouldn't even...
Social media thinks he's not the father. Oh, you need to go on Maury.
Oh, he's too white.
Right. But what will a DNA test be?
Let's make this very clear. Tay is Manny's father, and I'm going to prove it today.
According to Tay, he was expecting him to get more color.
I don't understand why he thinks he would get so much color when I'm white, his grandma's white. Tay is not totally black.
No, don't get me wrong. I never wanted to doubt that he was mine. But when it got brought to my attention from friends, family, social media, that he can't be mine, it started putting doubt in me.
Why are you listening to everyone when I was there for you when you were down bad? Shut up, Tay. You ain't got crap to say. Keep your mouth.
Who knows? You're a whore.
Shut up. So Wednesday, yeah, I'm a whore. You're a whore. You want to talk about a whore? Don't be talking about me. I've been faithful to that man right there. That beat. Don't be trying.
Okay, I got it.
It's his father, Maury.
I understand that, and he wants to be the father, okay?
Debbie, you act like this man haven't been there.
All right, Daisha.
You ain't been in the picture, shush. Keep your mouth shut.
In the case of 1-year-old Manny, Tay, you are the father.
Told you! Now, all the people that want to talk all that crap on Facebook, TikTok, your family, I told you. Your son is white with blue eyes, and guess what? He's yours. Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a hoe, but I've been faithful.
Devin.
I wish he was free from
Hold on.
Hi.
Hold on. Tay. Tay.
Yes.
You want to say something to Devin?
I mean, I'm sorry for doubting that he's mine, but how can you blame me when the colors...
Hey, Tay, don't go there. Please, if you want to get back into the bed, don't go there.
You're right, Maury.
Okay, we'll be back after
Just say you're sorry.
Maury's back with an hour of allegations, accusations, and the paternity test truth. Welcome back, everybody. Now, we'll never forget 18-year-old Shauna and her 16-year-old boyfriend, Felix. You see, despite their young age, Shauna and Felix were dealing with some very adult problems. Their 7-month-old daughter, Ashley. And that was at the center of a family battle. Shauna and her mother, Christine, were certain that Felix was the father. But Felix's grandmother, Diana, had a very different opinion.
I have raised my grandson Felix since he was 2 weeks old. Felix used to be a good, sweet kid. Then he met Shauna and life went to hell. Felix has dropped out of school, got in trouble with the law, and has become very disrespectful. And I blame it all on Shauna. Shauna and her mother, Christine, are trash. They bad nightmare that just won't go away. They have brainwashed my grandson into thinking that he is the father of Shauna's baby. But I know for a fact that he's not. Felix has sent me text messages telling me that he is not the father. I know he has questions regardless of what he says. I can't wait to prove that Felix is not the father of Ashley so we can finally take the trash out.
Christine, did you hear what she said about your daughter?
Yes, I did. Diana dropped him off at my house. I had to beg that woman to get her grandson.
I want to welcome his grandmother, Diana, to the show.
Diana, nice to see you. Have a seat. Diana, is that your grandchild?
No, it's not.
But Felix wants to be the father, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he don't need to be at 16. And you can't stop it.
Do you
But
think-
he's too young to
do
be
you know
one
what-
of the babies.
You can't stop it. His DNA is in that
She's
child.
16. Why don't she get a job and get some money instead of coming to him for his money?
I support him. I supported him.
What does he need it for? That's why he steals
I
in my
think it's
house.
time to
and takes it
meet
yours.
Felix. Here he is. Here's Felix.